Anthony Slater here with Erik Horne, continuing our Thunder season in review. We're on the third player, and I would argue we're on the third most important player to this Thunder franchise, Steven Adams. I mean, 22 years old, had a good third season if we're talking regular season, encouraging. Offense was getting better, defense was solid, but then just absolutely took off in the playoffs, as we were kind of expecting in some ways, but the way he played in that Mavericks series, then the Spurs series, the way he just overwhelmed Tim Duncan, and even into the Warriors series when you wondered, could he stay on the floor with the guards? I thought he was good throughout.
Yeah, I mean, as the minutes increased for him in the playoffs, you slowly saw, I mean, not slowly, you actually saw his production rapidly increase, not slowly at all. Steven Adams was a force for the Thunder in the playoffs. He really became obvious to the rest of the league, one of the most biggest up-and-coming big men in the league. Showed off his defensive versatility, particularly in that Game 2 in San Antonio, where he was frantic in the last few seconds.
Potentially, I mean, we talk about how important it is, especially for the Kevin Durant sweepstakes, that the Thunder got by the Spurs. Mm-hmm. They may not get by the Spurs if he doesn't save that game, which basically saves that series. They go down 2-0 if the Spurs score there. So in so many ways, he's so important to the team moving forward, to Durant staying. I mean, you mentioned it, but I mean, he's extension eligible soon. He's probably going to get somewhere near $20 million or so a year. This guy could be, a top 5 type center over the next few years.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sam Presti played coy about the extension process and what's going to happen with Adams and Andre Robertson, who we're going to get to as well. But he's a guy who's due a lot of money. 22 years old. He's making peanuts, still on his rookie deal. And he definitely proved that he's going to be worth a long-term extension this offseason or the next.
Fits the franchise from a mental standpoint, mm-hmm. too. And, the one thing that I think to look forward next year, it will just be his offensive game. It was expanding and getting better, but, he doesn't shoot jumpers.
Yeah.
We'll see how, as he moves to 23, 24, 25, that kind of moves forward. But that'll do it. And, check out our coverage of Steven Adams and the rest of the Thunder players in the Oklahoman.